Okay, we are 1 week out. Today begins the taper. So the shoes that I posted in the last video were a no-go. They were super hard, super stiff. I ran like 15 minutes in them and hated them. I tried 2 more pairs after that, so I've gone through 3 pairs. Didn't like any of them, sent them back. 4th pair was a charm. I got the back to Asics Gel Cumulus 27s, I think. Very good. I mean, this is the second time I've worn them and they already feel broken in. So they're just perfect. I love them, and they are IRONMAN 70.3 approved because the heel stack on them is 40 millimeters, which is the max they can be. So that's perfect. And it really wasn't about that with me. It's more about how like soft they are and then how the drop is. So from like heel to, I guess, like the balls of your feet, or the arch, the balls of your feet, I think that an 8 millimeter drop is the best for me. It just feels the best. So I'm going to do my last real run, 45 minutes, at like a 10-minute per mile pace. So we're probably going to get about 4.5 miles in, and then relax the rest of this beautiful Sunday, Mother's Day. So if any of you are watching and are moms, happy Mother's Day. And if not, then hopefully you wish your mom a happy Mother's Day. So let's get going. So I was going to come over to my local bike shop and get my bike tuned up, but they're closed on Tuesdays, and I didn't even think to look and see what their hours were because I never thought of them being closed on a Tuesday. So what I've done is joined this guy. We're doing lunch together today, and I'll just bring it over tomorrow for the tune-up. Okay, I'm going to try again to get a tune-up on my bike. Let's just hope and pray. They're supposed to be open today, so let's just hope and pray they didn't take off, but we will see. Okay, so the bike has got the tune-up. Since yesterday was a rest day, today is just going to be an easy 5K, but I get to warm up with this dude right here. We always like to take a little walk when it's nice out. And I think right now it's about, what, 75?
I want to say it's probably low 70s, high 60s. It's nice, whatever it is.
And beautiful sky, so we're going for a walk. Okay, it's Friday, 48 hours, well, less than 48 hours before the race. I'm going to do my last swim, about 1,400 easy meters, and call it a day. And then I've got a little shakeout run and bike in the morning. And happy Monday. Getting ready to do my next to last swim. I don't know how many total meters, I'll figure it out, but it's 3 300s, 2 200s, 6 100s, 4 50s. So we're gonna get that wrapped up real quick, and then I'll see you right back here. And we're done. 48 minutes, 43 seconds later. One thing I've added are these little earplugs, lifesavers. Like, not a drop of water gets in my ear. It's so good. Like, I'm so thankful I got these, because I would have the worst issues with water getting in my ears and like doing that, you know, so much after. And but no, felt pretty good. One thing I did practice, just to be on the safe side, was flipping over onto my back and just kind of, because I'm not going to be able to take breaks obviously or anything like that, but I do want to see what it feels like to transition from swimming freestyle to flipping over and just kind of going along with it to kind of take a breath, compose myself, and then flip back over. That's if I need the break. Because the other day I did swim, it's 1,900 meters, so 1.9K in the race. I did do that in the pool, and that's great and all, but I do know that it's a different animal going in open water. So I did want to see what it felt like, just kind of, flipping over in case I need to. So going to take a shower, head back home, and yeah, see if we can do maybe a little bit of weights today, because I missed doing my weights. So we'll see. We made it to Chattanooga.
Huh? What?
I said we made it to Chattanooga.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I know you're aware. I wasn't talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
All 5 people that watched my YouTube channel.
Sarah, are you sure that's the most judicious use of your time?
100%. Right now. I only forgot one thing. My bike helmet. But thankfully we have Walmart delivery here. So Walmart will be bringing me a new helmet.
But not a new brand.
Unfortunately,
So it's one drawer.
and we have Walmart coming in clutch here. Not bad. It'll get me through a day. So, also made a really bad mistake, which hopefully will get fixed tomorrow. I wanted to try to do the clip-on cleats, and I just started trying to practice today, 2 days out from the race, and I crashed and burned. So I'm going to Ironman Village tomorrow and going to have one of the people that work on the bikes switch out the little pedals for the cleats to normal pedals, so I can just wear my tennis shoes, because I guess you could say there's a lot of people in this race. Okay, so I think I've got everything set out and organized for tomorrow. The bike is already put up, the nutrition is in the bike, and the helmet is with the bike, so I don't have to worry about that. But here's what I've got so far. So I got my tri-suit, sports bra, and sunscreen here. This is for after you get out of the swim. That way you can dry off a little bit. I got my stuff for the swim under here. So the suit, I've got these little mittens to help me put this on because I do have nails and I want to make sure I don't puncture it. And then the chamois butter before, and then my goggles. Up here, this is for the run because like I said, the bike already has everything with it. The visor if needed, shoes, socks, bib. In the belt, it does have my nutrition in here as well. And then we've got 3 bottles that I will put 3 packs of liquid IV in, and these have 500 milligrams of sodium in each one of them. So not a ton of carbs in there, but that's why I've got this, and we'll be carbing up today. Final workout in the books, just an easy 30-minute ride, and going to go get some lunch now. I'm still feeling nerves, but it'll be okay. Honestly, I'm not worried about the run, even though I know that's where I'm going to be the most tired. It's like making sure I get through the swim, which my anxiety about that's a little bit less than what it has been. And then the bike. The bike is still something I'm nervous about. Yeah. The shifting is what gets me going up one big hill.
Your day as good as possible. So we're going to talk about a few things to help you have a safe race, because quite frankly, I think you would agree a safe race is a fun race, and we want to see every single one of you guys at the finish line.
Okay, I got my bike dropped off, so it's getting the pedals redone. I'm going to go check in. Where do I walk in it? Okay, I am starting to get nervous. Unfortunately, I'm getting ready to do some damage to my wallet. We did it. Half Ironman, Ironman 70.3, Chattanooga finisher. And I thank my lovely husband for coming down here and supporting me.
Come down here, I did do that. I don't need a medal for that crap. At least I can.
And my wonderful friends for checking on me and everything during the day and following me on the tracker. I'm very, very blessed to have amazing friends. Yes, G, I'm talking about you. So I'm going to go take a shower because we've got to head back to Kentucky tonight to our kids. And I got to take a shower because I'm stinky. So actually, I'm not that bad. Zach said some people were smelling pretty high, but I'm not that stinky. I wasn't one of them, so which is good, which is unusual for me because I'm usually a pretty stinky girl. So I guess the Dove clinical worked. I want to see what my feet look like.
What I was saying about clinical versus unclinical is, now think about having that.
Okay, so now that I've had a little bit of time to decompress, take some time off of training, and kind of gather my thoughts, I wanted to put together a little post-race wrap up for you. So yeah, I'm excited. Finished it. Still have this on. Just because I'm really proud of myself. I think I described this race as something that was extremely humbling and yet at the same time made me very proud of myself, which is crazy. But so I'm just going to take you through each of the three things. And you saw me get ready the night before, what I was eating, getting ready for the race. And once I got down there to where we started the swim, it was just kind of like a lot of hurry up and wait. And everybody was just really nice. I mean, it was a really nice, nice community. So anyway, we get to the end of the dock and we're jumping in. It was 3 people at a time. They let us know when to go. And when it was my turn to go, I just jumped in. I had not done an open water swim before this, which I don't know if that was good or bad. Most people would say that's bad. You probably need to have some experience in open water if you're going to do an open water triathlon. But with the experience I had swimming in open water, I think it would have really scared me and given me a lot of anxiety because it was extremely hard. It was not like swimming in a pool, but it wasn't like I wasn't getting kicked and hit by people, swimming past me or anything. Like, that wasn't the problem. And because I hear a lot of complaints about that, that wasn't the problem. The problem was that I was not floating, even in the wetsuit, like I float in the pool. My feet felt like they were sinking. Like, I just could not stay above water, and it was so weird. There was no current whatsoever. It was just extreme. I mean, I feel like I almost had a panic attack. It was like very, very, very scary. I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened, but I feel like my heart rate in the entire triathlon, the entire race, my heart rate was the highest in the swim. I could only swim for about 10 meters at a time, and then I ended up doing probably 90 to 95% of that on my back, just swimming like this. I just couldn't do it. Don't know what it was, but I was definitely having some bad anxiety problems. And it was just bad. It was bad. I don't know, but it was bad. And so that was the worst for me. I thought I was going to finish. I can do 1,900 meters in a pool in 38 minutes, 2 minutes, just a very easy pace. It took me, and the thing is, it was supposed to be a 1.2 mile swim, which is 1,900 meters. It ended up being a 1.4 mile swim. So there was almost an additional quarter mile added onto that, which was already like salt in the wound. But I ended up finishing it in 1 hour and 14 minutes. So it was way longer than what I thought it was going to be. The bike, actually, I feel like of all the disciplines was the easiest for me. I mean, I did have some issues. Here's Bo. I did have some issues with like discomfort and stuff on the way back. But as far as like being able to pedal and stuff, like having to take breaks, I didn't have to take breaks. I did stop twice to fuel, but as far as like having to stop because I was tired, I didn't have to do that. It was great. I ended up doing the entire race in my tennis shoes because I could never get the hang of the clip-ins. So the entire thing was tennis shoes. Which I got some compliments on it because very, very few people were doing it in tennis shoes. But anyway, the run was humbling, definitely, because I mean, my heart rate would get up and I would have to walk. I ended up having to walk quite a bit. But the thing, like, I mean, when I say it was humbling, it was, I would have people, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all. I mean, like, it's just, you see people and you think, just by looking at them, you think, oh, like, I'm in better shape than that person. And I had people that carried a significant amount more of body fat than I do, passing me like it was nothing. I had people up into their 70s passing me and finishing before me. But then I also look and I see young 20-something jacked, really fit looking guys struggling and having to take breaks and walk, and I'm passing them. So, you know, I guess it's just like you see all the different body types there, and then you see, you know, some people are just built more for endurance than others. So it was very humbling. It was one of those don't judge a book by its cover, because you don't know that little, you know, round lady over there, she can run circles around you if you put miles on it. So you just be careful, because it's very, very it can be very, very sneaky on there. So but I had a great time. I'm very, very thankful and happy that I did do it. I will go ahead and tell you, I am not going to do another one. I mean, I'm still going to do triathlons, but I'm not going to be doing another 70.3, and I'm not even going to think about doing a full distance Ironman. I think just the shorter distances, I still enjoy them. I like them. My entire race, I'm going to see if I can put like the times here, but my entire race, it was 8 hours, 2 minutes. So was happy with that. You know what? The pros are finishing in a little over 4 hours. So they're professionals. It's their job. They should be twice as fast as me. So I'm just happy I finished. This is the only time I'm ever going to be, like, I've ever thought like I would be so happy to get a participation medal, but I did. But it's a little different, because there is a lot of pride in being a finisher. So it's not just, oh, you tried it. There is a cutoff time. You have to finish within a certain amount of time, or else you don't get a finisher medal. Even if you do finish, if you don't finish in a certain amount of time, you will not get the finisher medal. So I'm just very proud that I was able to do that, and I'm very thankful to my friends and family who supported me, because I will say during that race, I repeated a lot of stuff that you said to me over and over in my mind, because at one point I was making fun of myself. I've told a few people this. It was about mile 8 or 9 in the half marathon at the end, where I was running, and I started making fun of myself. I was like, oh yeah, I hated running 10K. Like, let's do a half Ironman. Oh, Sarah, aren't you so smart? You did a half Ironman. But I mean, I was just making fun of myself. So, but no, I'm happy I did it. I already have the sprint triathlon I want to do in my mind. I think I'm going to do another one of those, and then got some other stuff I'm interested in doing. So competition's still in my blood, still on my mind, and still in my heart. So I'm going to keep doing it. But I'm very thankful for my friends and my family, and then my sponsors for helping me in this. And just, you know, I just always encourage everyone to challenge themselves, get out of their comfort zone, and try something new. Whether you like it or you don't, whether you ever want to do it again, at least you can say you tried and you did it, and you could be the motivation and inspiration for somebody else. So thanks so much for watching. I know this was a long one, and it was a long wrap up at the end, but I appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, and share, and comment below on some other things that you would like to see in the future.